All right, Tim, big day here. Let's do it.
Big day. Marketing time, buddy. Marketing.
New York Injury Law has had some early wins, and in this video, we're gonna discuss almost $9 million worth of transactions in just the first quarter of our law firm. Two big cases that I wanna discuss with you involve seven-figure resolutions. The first case, a product liability case involving an Orange County man, settled for $2.4 million. The second case involving a man from Westchester County who got injured in a bike accident here in Saugerties, New York, went to trial, and that case settled for $3.25 million. These two seven-figure resolutions have helped launch our brand new law firm to a whole new echelon that I never could have imagined. I'm so proud of our team. I'm super pumped about what we're growing. And in this video, I'm gonna talk to you about the two major wins that we had at New York Injury Law. It's human, right? It shows all of your flaws. One of the two early wins at New York Injury Law involves a very difficult product liability case that settled for $2.4 million.
In the field of personal injury law, product liability cases are some of the most difficult cases to litigate. They involve complex issues that an attorney must navigate with skill and intelligence.
So we won this case by doing what is important in any product liability case, and that's investing in the right experts. Here we had a mechanical engineer come onto the team, do an inspection of an industrial machine. That's what caused my client's accident. And the mechanical engineer was able to determine that the machine could have been made in a safer manner. And that was the pitch to the jury, that for a very small expense, we could have made this machine safer so as to avoid how the accident happened. We also did a lot to bring the case to life. We got a graphic animation to show the jury how this industrial machine functioned so that they had a basic understanding, and then that same graphic animation explained to the jury how the machine could have been made safer. The accident was captured on video, so there was no dispute about how it happened. It was a difficult case because the machine was over 30 years of age. It had never injured anyone on any prior occasion, at least in the same manner that my client was injured. So that was the most challenging part of the case. And I'll tell you something too. The defense in this case invested heavily in defending the machine and their original product design. They spent over $125,000 on experts in analyzing how other similar machines were made, and they thought that they had a winning proposition. So they took us to trial. We went to trial and we won. The jury's verdict was unanimous in that the machine could have been made safer and that it was a dangerous and defective product. So it was a great victory.
This is a trial exhibit of the brain, and this was used in our most recent trial win involving a traumatic brain injury. John, tell me a little bit about this case.
All right, well, first of all, this $3.25 million verdict was the first trial that Keith and I ever had together in the fourth week of our law firm. So the result is phenomenal in that way. Here we represented a man, an avid cyclist, who was seriously injured due to the negligence of a truck driver. The man had a very large cut on his head as a direct result of the crash, and ultimately he suffered significant changes in his cognition and his day-to-day life. The quality of his life had been seriously undermined as a result of a traumatic brain injury. And so we took this case to trial, and we helped educate the jury about the human brain, concussion, post-concussion syndrome. we were discussing terms like diffuse actional shearing injury and things of that nature. The jury understood our client's plight and they followed right along. It was a very fun trial, very sophisticated work Keith and I did, and the jury ultimately rendered a phenomenal verdict for $3.25 million. This was an extraordinary result for our client who felt vindicated as a result of this unanimous verdict. I did encourage him to get any bloopers. All right, so this morning we got Tim at the wheel. We're driving to our local marketing team and agency. This is probably our third meeting. We're taking a very strategic and disciplined approach to marketing. In the first quarter, the firm decided to focus on systems, get the office situated, establish the team, get the right people into place, and we were very cautious about marketing. We were relying on my organic TikTok and YouTube presence, and also we just have a huge referral network. But we know that we need to market, and so today's meeting, I think we're gonna focus on the website. We need to get the website up and running, and then we're gonna talk about some other lower level marketing tasks that need to be achieved. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Should it be about us or about NY?
Well, yeah, another drop down probably, and then like about there's the team, the frequently asked question.
One thing I want to do here, or at least consider, like a very small footprint or a footnote. Past results do not guarantee future outcomes, and that's an ethical thing that we're obligated to do in our marketing.
Can we say one, or is that one?
We've won over $9 million this year.
For our clients, right?
Already.
Yeah, I think the website looks good overall. Good, simple start. We'll have to build it out as time goes. I think it's a newsletter. I think it's crazy, but it worked, man. Weird thing, you sell yourself for something and you hope no one ever needs you on a human level. Newsletter. At the old firm it was called Legal Brief or something, right? So we're winning. I thought we should name it something in that genre.
Oh, like a racing form. You get the racing
That's
form.
what I mean.
Yeah.
We're off to a roaring start. $9 million approximately already recovered within the first couple of months.
We could not have asked for a better start, and don't get us wrong, there have been plenty of challenges and missteps along the way, but one of the great things that we have going on is two partners who respect one another and who have been intelligently and thoughtfully thinking out each and every one of these complications. It's been a lot of fun. Today, for example, we had a great marketing meeting, and marketing is critical to what a law firm does every day. We need to inform the public and our clients and potential clients of their legal rights and the compensation that they may be entitled to due to someone else's negligence. So as you learned, those early wins have been absolutely monumental for us here at New York Injury Law. We are super excited about what we are growing here. Keith and I are committed to seeing this thing work, and we want to succeed. Thank you for watching. I've gotten a lot of positive feedback about this new series. If you have any comments or ideas, comment below. Please consider liking this video and subscribing to this channel. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.